Section 10.2, it's really similar to what we did in the previous section, but what we'll be doing is we'll be making a table and then we'll be graphing the points. So it's one extra step. So in section 10.2, let's say for the equation, find 3 ordered pairs solutions by completing the table. Then use them to graph the equation. So for this first example, let's say x plus y equals 3. And what we'll do is we'll make a table for x and y. And then I'll also make a coordinate plane that will eventually graph. Now for this one, what I want to do is let's go 8 units in each direction. We're going to do this. I have 4 total examples. So just to give you an idea for spacing in your notebook, if you want to maybe make 4 of these graphs, or you could just kind of wait for us to be ready. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy this so I don't have to redraw it. All right, and let's say the table is 0, 6, and 1. So it's going to be really similar to what we just did. For the first one, we have x is 0. So I'm going to say instead of x plus y is 3, I'll plug 0 in for x, and we just get y is 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plot that on the graph. I'm going to put a point at 0, 3, which is right here. The next one we have y is 6. So if y is 6 and x plus y is 3, if you subtract 6 on both sides, you get x is -3. I'm going to go to -3. I'm going to go up to 6, and I'm going to put a point. And then for the last one, I put x is 1. So if x plus y is 3 and x is 1, we get y is 2. Put it out like that. The only difference now is we're doing one extra step with the graph, and then just draw a line through the points. Try another. Let's say y is equal to 3x. It's got to be kind of annoying. I could just copy and paste and you have to redraw it, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a table where x is 2, y is 9, and then 12. So I'll give you a second to get caught up, and then we'll complete this. All right, so just like we did before, I'm going to set it up. If y is equal to 3x and x is 2, 3 times 2 is 6. I'm going to put a point at 2, 6. The next one, when y is 9, we get y is equal to 3x. If y is 9 and we divide by 3, we get x is 3. I'm going to put a point 39 would be somewhere over here. And then the last one, y is 12. And you get x is 4. So 412, it's a little off the graph, but just like before, connect your dots and you have the line for this. Now what this means is any point along the line would satisfy this equation. So just like these 3 points that we figured out, 2, 6, 3, 9, I could just look at this graph and I could tell that if I put 0 in for x, let's see here, maybe that's not a good example. If I use -1 for x, it looks like the y would be -3 because that's a point on the graph, right? If you were to pick 3 for x, y would be, 9. So this line is really just made of an infinite number of points that satisfy that equation. That's what a line is. All right, a couple more examples. What if we had y is equal to 1/2 x plus 2? For our table, let's use 4, 10, and 4 for x, 10 for x, and then 8 for y. We'll do the same thing we did before, making sure we're careful to plug in for the right variable. So if y is equal to 1/2 x plus 2, and x is 4, you get y is equal to 2 plus 2, or y would be 4. So we go to 4, 4. If x is 10, half of 10 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. So 10, 7. It's a little off the graph. We'll put it right over here. And then if y is 8, subtract the 2. What's 4 divided by 1/2? Oh, yeah, sorry. 8 minus 2 is 6. What's 6 divided by 1/2? Is it 3? 12, right? 6 divided by 2 is 3. 6 divided by 1/2. Remember, we talked about this before with fractions. That's the same as 6 times 2 over 1, which is 12. And when x is 12, we'll go to 8. It's a little off the graph here, but you get the idea. The line would look something like this. Let's let x plus 2y equals 6. Set it up like before. We'll let x be 0, y be 0, and then x will be 12. So if x plus 2y is 6 and we're plugging in 0 for x, we just get 2y is 6 or y is 3. I think the computer froze, so why don't you guys try to finish it up, all right? I'll try to get this unfrozen before we leave. All right, so I got y is 3 when x is 0. We'll put a point right there. And then if y is 0, I got x is 6. So when y is 0, x is 6. We'll put a point at 6, 0. And then the last one, if x is 12, we'll get 12 plus 2y is 6. Subtracting the 12, getting y is -3.